Greetings and salutations, YouTube Wanderer. The Lost One Gaming here, and welcome back to Age of Civilizations 2, our Cherokee campaign. So, a lot has changed since the last episode. Of course, I'm in a whole different spot. I've done a couple things that I said I wasn't going to do this time around because I thought I had learned my lesson. But the two things, of course, I'm now on a border with someone else with actually two different factions. However, I have been using my diplomacy to my advantage, so we're actually okay with these guys, so we're not in bad terms at the moment. And I moved from over here back towards the Louisiana area because I kind of didn't feel safe over here, even though there was a lot more space for me to grow. It just felt like it was kind of going to be boring forever to sit here and kind of wait to have to attack someone, so I had to go back out west to sort of pick on some of the smaller territories. Now, I went out here to actually try and get to the Caddo and actually the Chickasaw. The Chickasaw took out the Choctaw, which I was not expecting. They somehow won that engagement, and so now they're bigger than I could have ever imagined they would be. So they're on the border with the Osage as well, who are just as massive as they were last time. Now, I'm actually preparing to go to war against the Caddo, who have an 899 economy compared to my 1700. Now, I've been wrong before with these things, but I'm prepared. I got 1,000 gold saved up for the moment, so if we do need to recruit some more troops, we can. As well, I think the Pueblo have actually gotten pretty big over here as well. They're like massive. 1,400 though. The provinces that they have aren't really worth that much, but in terms of overall economy, they're, you know, they're up there. So we're going to go ahead and commence our attack against the Caddo, and we're going to see how this goes. Worst case scenario, I fail and have to start over again. So I guess we'll see. I was tempted to start to wait a little bit, but I mean, we've already got 200 troops, and I put myself in this position now, so I guess I might as well go ahead and do it. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and declare war against the Caddo, and hopefully this goes well. Alright, so we're going to declare war, and we should be able to move our troops over. Alright, so let's see. We're going to send all 200, and just in case this attack doesn't go well, we're going to be prepared to recruit another 100, which shouldn't bankrupt our economy completely for the time being, so we should be okay. So we can afford to be in this position for a little bit, not too long though. Alright, so let's see. 200 we sent over, they sent 72. We sent 210, we took that territory there. So that's our first victory. Alright, so now let's see. 78, they're going to have more guys than I'm going to expect here. So I want to go ahead and, let's see. I will attack there for the time being, but I'm going to recruit back up in our home territory here. We're going to try and get back up to, 100, so we'll recruit there. We'll move these guys over, even though I know there's going to be a lot more. More so than I can really deal with. Worst case scenario, we will declare peace for the time being and see what we can do with them. Let's see. It's funny, we just ended the diplomatic relations between them. It's like, yeah, you know, going to war will do that. Going to war will do that. So that's 117, so we were able to hold them off, so we should be in a decent position, all things considered. Once we move our troops from here up that way, we should be looking a little bit better. Now, I don't know how many they're going to have available, but we're going to move those guys there, and we're going to see if we can recruit another, maybe 50 should do the job. At least I hope. We don't have much left, to be completely honest, so it's going to have to do the job. We might end up completely bankrupting our economy, so we're going to see how this goes. So we're going to move our 100 guys over. They're going to take that territory for the time being, but we're going to take it back. Alright, so now let's go ahead and attack here, which they're probably going to have some guys available, so we're going to move quickly right behind them. Alright, so that's going to be most of our movement points, which kind of sucks, but we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can turn this into something good. We don't have any money right now, so this isn't the position I really want to be in, but it did work out, so it looks like we're looking pretty good. This war has still been costly one way or the other, which is not what I really wanted, but I guess I should have expected it. So we'll go ahead and put those guys in with those, and then we'll wait a little bit. I don't think they'll have much coming from up here, if anything at all. Though I've said that times before, and I ended up being wrong, but let's go ahead and attack with our 70 troops, and they only had 4 guys left, so that's it. That is the end of the Caddo. Alright, so now we should be getting some peace negotiations going. Now, with that being said, I want to move all of our territories away from these guys, so I think I might move back to... So I was going to try and move to New Orleans again, especially because I don't really know if I want to be up here. The plains, let's see, I forgot what the plains do. The plains they cut down on military upkeep. Let's see. In the marshes, military upkeep is more expensive. We might go and move up this way, actually. So we might make this a little bit different from the last playthrough, and we'll just kind of sit up here instead. I don't want to be on the border with the Osage though, so that's the thing that I'm going to have to keep in mind. But I'm going to move all of my territories up here to the plain areas. Can we get, how many different territories? There's the Steppies, which increase military upkeep, lower the population growth, lower the economic growth. I don't think I can get all of my territories in the plains. That's the hills, which provides a defense bonus. That's the old Pueblo territories there. These are hills as well with the defense bonus. Are all these going to be considered plains? That would be plains. We might be able to squeeze all of our territories up here. It might be possible. I just, like I said, I don't want to border the Osage considering what they did to us last time. I could try and move back to our homeland and kind of fit in here. That'd be a lot of moving, so I don't know if that's really... I'm still tempted to just come back down to New Orleans. Like, I'm still tempted to do that and then see what we can do from there. But I don't like being up here. I mean, but military upkeep, that's really the main thing. I still have not become a monarchy yet, because like I said, I still prefer the maneuverability that I have right now. So let's see, we should have some negotiations here. We didn't lose, I was about to say we didn't lose a single battle, but we actually did. Let's go ahead and have our peace negotiations, so we should be able to take all of these territories: Ardmore, Oklahoma City, and Guayman. All right, there we go. So we're going to send those demands, which they will pretty much have no choice but to agree to. All right, so now, that being said, that's going to increase our overall economy up to 84 gold per turn. Now, we're going to have to assimilate these territories because they're not in the best shape. This one's at 88%, so this one's not the one that's in danger. Actually, no, the stability is 3%. That's what I meant to look at. So this one is definitely in bad shape. This one isn't at 100%. So we'll move our troops back to Oklahoma City. All right, so we'll move there. And let's see. I want to stabilize that as best as we can. So this one's pretty stable. This one is going to be a little bit better. That one's at 81% now, so that's a little bit more stable than it was, or well, less stable than it was. But let's see. We'll go ahead and start assimilating. And for the rest of this episode, I probably will kind of be moving us out of this area here, and then kind of just getting us into a better spot. Because like I said, I really don't like being here right now. What's happening over here? Are the I can't pronounce these names, I'm sorry. Are they going to war with the Lenape? There's a couple of territories over here that I possibly could have taken, but I felt more comfortable going up against the Caddo, most definitely in comparison to everyone else. I think our next target, much like the last time, will be the Pueblo, because I don't think I could take the Chickasaw right now at all. 3,367 versus 2,500. Nah, that's not happening. that's not happening. So let's see. I can't migrate yet. I have to wait 8 turns to migrate any of these territories, I guess. So we're gonna be stuck here for a minute. Not exactly the position I want to be in. So I guess for the time being, I'll see if I can get us back up to like 100 troops. Just in case anybody tries anything, although 100 guys is not going to do much, to be completely honest, against the Chickasaw if they so decide that they want to attack us, which our relationship is a 24%, or 24 with them. The Osage has fallen off a lot more so than it was before. I'll go ahead and get back to sorting diplomacy with them again. Alright, so that brings us down to 71 per turn with that recruitment. So our economy's looking pretty good for the time being. I have kind of cut us off a little bit in terms of investments and things, so I might need to fix that. So we'll go ahead and increase our goods and increase our investments. I am really behind in terms of technology, though, compared to the rest of the world. Actually, not that far behind now. Everybody's kind of slowed off a little bit once they got to 0.35. I guess that's just kind of how it is in general, so we're kind of on par with everyone else now. So it's not that bad. It was really bad before because everybody, I felt so small and like not able to do anything when I was sitting down here and everybody had like 4 territories and I had like 2, or had 1 actually. I know the last time that I played this, at least with the first campaign, when I first moved this, our first original territory, when I first moved it, it actually gave us another territory, I guess because the game felt bad for us, but it didn't do that this time. It didn't do that, so I didn't have the same sort of, I didn't have the same flexibility this time around. Plus 66 gold per turn. I have to start reinvesting in our economy, getting our troops back up. I don't exactly know how much it's really going to take. I think that war cost us almost 400 guys, so I'm still trying to imagine how many troops I need to be sending into battle each time. So let's see. Technology points. We're going to put this back in the military upkeep again. So as you can see, this is where we stand with 6 points in economic growth. Still have not put another one into income, and we have 19 in military upkeep, so that's cutting it down by 6%, and 10 points in research. So, yep, 751. We should be able to migrate now. So yeah, we're going to migrate. I'm still tempted to move this way, just because I feel like it would be better for us. There's forest area here too, which is going to help with defense. There's forest area, and then there's the marshes, which are movement costs are going to increase. The economy was just better down there. That was the only reason why I liked that one. But our old, like I said, our old area was forest area too. Like all of this land is pretty much forest and plains. So that puts me on this side of the Osage, and also puts me next to the Powhatan, who are much stronger than I am, and I don't really want to face them right now. Though we could go up here and try and take the Potawatomi. I definitely don't want to face the Creek right now because they're still strong. I'm moving to the plains. All right, we'll move up here and we'll figure something out a little bit later if necessary. I'd hate to put us in that position right there into the steppies, but let's migrate. We'll do what we can. All right, we'll move this one to Liberal. We'll move this territory up to Wichita. All right, and I'll probably move it all the way. So there we go. Those two have now been moved. I will now move this territory into Oklahoma City. All right, and then we'll move our main territory up. I was gonna say I might move it up this way instead. This is the hills. Defense bonus would be great. Military upkeep is gonna increase. These things do play a factor, but at the same time, it's a question of how much is it gonna play. If I move there, that's gonna put us on the border with the Osage there. So I don't really want to be there. If I moved all the way up here to Lincoln, that's Nebraska, right? That one would be good. This one would be good. Norfolk. There's a Norfolk up there too. I always think about Virginia when I think about Norfolk. But I guess we can move there too. And then that would kind of be the end to being able to move north. So everything else would have to be west or east, which I still don't want to put us there. Now, in terms of, there's other territories up here too. So there's the Comanche, who are kind of weak. Definitely, well, not even kind of, they are weak. We could go up here and probably take the Comanche. And then there's the Shoshone, who are also kind of weak. So moving up north might provide us with another opportunity to take some people out up here. Let's see, we got the Kiowa, who are also fairly weak. That's another option there. So I think, yeah, the move up north might be worth it. I can't move that one again, so we'll have to move. I need to get my main territory out of here for the time being. So I'll move it to Wichita. Alright, so let's see. How's our assimilation going, by the way? Are we done with that yet? It's 29%. So let me go ahead and keep assimilating there. Let's see. We'll go ahead and do it for another 15 turns. That probably won't be enough, but it'll work for now. So I want to see the Pueblo right now. They currently have an economy of 1,500. Our relationship with them is a +1 for the time being. So I'm trying to see, because I don't want to move this way and then have them attack me too. I'm going to go ahead and improve relations with the Osage again for the time being, so we'll go ahead and do that. So we'll put that to 20 turns. Alright, let's go ahead and improve. And then I will try and work on relations with the Pueblo for the moment here. So we'll do 15 with them. Alright, so that's going to... We really need to work on our diplomacy. Plus turn increase, let's see. Turn increase of 1.5, base value of 0.4. Let's see. Technology equals plus 0.8. Say it's enemies, 1 out of 3. I don't know what that is. So, let's see. Proven relations with the Osage plus 0.43 costs us half a point per turn. Okay, so that's not bad, actually. So we're still increasing one way or the other, even with our current relations. So we could actually afford to... I don't want to become too friendly with people, though, at the same time, because then I have to stab them in the back, like I kind of did with the with the Cadeau. So I don't really know if I want to do that, per se, either. But I mean, eventually, all good things must end. 3, we got a couple more turns before I can migrate again. So we're going to move, I think we're going to move this territory out this way when we can. And then we'll move our original territory up to Oklahoma City. So I'll move to Guayman, so we'll have another territory there because we had one there before. And then this one, we got one more turn before we can move that. This puts me off the border with anybody for the time being. And kind of puts us in our own little area here, our own little empire. Year is currently 1529. I'm still going to have to move further up north if I want to take on the Comanche, or if I want to take on the Pueblo. We just kind of need to get our economy back in shape. It's a question of how long are these guys going to be up here, because the Comanche are a really easy target. The Comanche and the Shoshone are very easy targets up here. Now, I think they have the hills. Now, they have the dry land, so that's not going to help them at all. I mean, we could go up that way, come back down. That's what I'm thinking, possibly. Come back down and then take on the Pueblo. Or I could leave one territory. I was going to say I could fight a war on two fronts. I could leave one territory down here to take on the Pueblo. It's probably debating with myself right now. I could take on the Pueblo right now. Not right now, but once I get the economy back together, once I get our troop recruitment back together, we could take the Pueblo. It's just a question of, I want to get, let's see, we're going to recruit another 50 troops. All right, so that's going to put us at, let's see, where's our balance going to be after that? It's going to take us down to 50. All right, so that puts us at 135 there. I want, if I'm going to lose territory, I want it to be one of our smaller ones. So we're going to move, let's see, where's the process here? We are at 55% with the assimilation, so we're still gaining there. We're going to be gaining 15 per turn, I think, now. 61% there. Right, so I need to go ahead and start reinvesting in our economy again, because we are, it's not the worst, but it could be better. So we'll go ahead and increase here. We'll go ahead and invest another, I think we'll do 300 into our main city here, our main territory, and then we'll put some into the smaller ones. I know people have said don't do that, but I kind of like having an overall central strong area rather than just one strong territory. So we're going to go ahead and invest into our economy here. We'll invest another 300 gold there. Alright, let's see, 300. Alright, that's in Goemon, and then we'll probably, this territory's only worth 100. If I gotta sacrifice territory, it's gonna be that one. It's most definitely gonna be that one. It's a question of how much can I recruit there, too. Can I recruit just as much? I only recruit 60 per turn. Okay, so for the time being. So, yeah, we are still improving relations with the Pueblo, so that's like, yeah, I'm probably gonna stab you guys in the back within the next, not the next couple turns, but in a little bit. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, trust me. So, the last time we attacked the Caddo with 200 guys. We had to have an immediate, like troop surge like 100. Now the Caddo were not as strong as the Pueblo, so that's the thing there. So we're probably gonna need to attack with at least 300 to 400 guys. All right. So the Osage, we ended relations with them. Which we're currently at -3. So we're going to go ahead and improve relations again for the next 20 turns. Like I said, because I want to be on their good side. Don't want to have any problems with them again. So, most definitely. Look at these guys. I didn't even really pay attention to them. The Pima. 2,400. Alright. They're interesting there. So, if I do take over the Pueblo, I'm thinking we'll just set up here. Kind of in this area. And I'll just have to deal with everything else that happens with this. We'll have the mountains for a defense bonus there. Still wondering. Alright, low stability in Wichita. Why would Wichita? Wichita's not my main one. That's the one that we took over. Are we still assimilating here? No, we are not. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep continuing. We'll do this for another 15 turns. Alright, so there we go. We're gaining 65 gold per turn. Let me see where we are. Let's see what I can do in terms of our goods and production here. I'm going to go ahead and put some more into goods and some more in investment. Bring us down to like 60. That should be good. We're spending 62 gold per turn on our military. Which actually, considering that we haven't been in these spots for too long, that's not actually that bad. So I guess I'll take that. Once we get to like the 50 mark, we'll actually be pretty decent. Let's see, 60. Improve relations with the Palatine. Alright, 61 gold per turn. Can we recruit another? Let's see, I'm going to try and recruit 70. And I'll see where that puts us. That's gonna, it says, I don't like this. It doesn't really, military upkeep 31. It doesn't, it's not really accurate, because sometimes it'll say that, but then it takes you down further than that, because it said 29, and it actually got us to 19, so. So we're up to 200 troops again. Like I said, I wanted to attack with 300 to 400, and I want to have at least, last time we only had 1,000 gold saved up, and that really wasn't enough to really be in a good position there. So I want to have at least 1,500 I think should do. Maybe we need to save up 2,000. I don't know. Because that's really where I still feel like we should be in a better position than some of these other territories, considering where our economy is, but it doesn't really seem to be that way. Like, I feel like I should be able to recruit a lot more guys than I am. Maybe that's just my bad and something that I'm doing that I'm not realizing. Probably the whole becoming a monarchy would help. Now, the thing about becoming a monarchy is I could always change back if I so desired to, but I'd have to pay a lot of gold. So I'd have to wait to save up like 10,000. Now, in this position, if I was to take out the Pueblo, it wouldn't necessarily be that bad to declare a monarchy, because the Husatec, if I could maintain good relations with them, they wouldn't be that bad once I've taken out the Pueblo, because add their 1,600 to my 27, and I'd be about on par with the Husatec. And then if we went to take out the Pima, then we'd be way stronger than the Husatec. So it wouldn't necessarily be that bad to declare a monarchy there. But we'll see how things go, I guess, at day's end. So let's see. Diplomat ended with the Osage, so now where do we stand with them? We stand +6. Alright, Chickasaw +23, Pueblo +16. Alright, so we got another point of technology to use. We're going to use that on our military upkeep. Alright, so that's going to take us, we're at 1,000 gold now. 41 gold per turn. I'm going to recruit some more guys. I definitely don't want to recruit 100, but I could if I so desired to. Actually, let's try. We're going to recruit 95. Alright, so that's going to take us down 475. It's going to take our economy to -16, which is not what I wanted at all. Let's see how quickly we can regroup there from that, though. 14. Not really at a level that I'm really liking here. Let's go ahead and bring back our goods and our investments down a little bit so we can at least not be losing money for the time being. Definitely don't want that. So +5, +6. Do we have this territory pretty much on par in terms of stability everywhere? This one's at 77. This one's at 100 because that's our main one. We're looking okay. This isn't too bad. +7. So I'm gonna get up to, I said 300 to 400. We'll probably do 350. And then, who are these guys? I don't even know who they are. The Arefo. Where the frick are they? I don't even know who these people are or where they are on the map. They somewhere up north? Way up north? They are, actually. They're these guys. See, I said I was going to go up here and probably take on the Comanche and take on the Shoshone. So, but the thing is that actually these territories will probably be here for a while because the Shoshone can't really take on... The Shoshone can't declare war against the Comanche because they're not on the border with them, so they're stuck there. The Kiowa are stuck there, and then these guys are stuck, well, they could take over the Blackfoot territories, but that's about it. So they're stuck there. I gotta, like I said, I gotta keep in mind borders, because that was what messed me up last time too, because I didn't realize that I didn't think that the Osage would come down through Choctaw territory. So, well, I don't care about those guys. They're not really in any immediate danger to me or any threat to me at all, really. I don't care. They can do whatever they want to do. Let them be them. R93, 15 gold per turn. I think we'll start to reinvest into our investments here. We'll bring this back up. We'll bring our goods back up, and then I will start to invest in our economy again to get things back on track. And then I'll probably skip ahead a little bit more between this episode and the next episode, and then we'll probably be... By the time the next episode starts, we'll probably be pretty much going to war with the Pueblo, because I think that's the decision that I have now made. So, gonna have to live with it. Gonna have to live with it. So we are, how many turns in are we? I can't really see. I don't know how many, how much. Oh, we're 694 turns in. It's been a long time. It's been almost 100 years since the beginning of the game, hasn't it? Hasn't it? We started in like 14 something, I think. 1442. So yeah, it's been almost 100 years. And in 100 years, we have like 4 territories to show for. Not really that great. I have not been the greatest leader, but we have been in one war, and so far in that one war, we were successful. So I can say that at least I made a little bit of a better decision this time around. I didn't put us in the worst spot that I could have. Although that war was stressful, much like some of the other ones I did get us into, where we were kind of on the ropes. But we lost one territory and then we took it right back because I knew I was going to have to recruit more troops. So just being in that position, I guess, in general kind of helps. 28, 30. Let's see. I want to recruit, like I said, 50 more guys. So we're going to get up to 50, and I'll probably call it an episode. So we're going to get... Can I get to 50 without bankrupting our economy right now? Is the question. Let's see. 50. It says it would take us to 17 balance. Alright, so let's see. It's going to take us to negative 29. Negative 29. If I move all these troops, actually, it's cheaper to keep them in my main territory. So I'm going to move all of them to Oklahoma City, and I'm going to see how that works. I made it immediately a little bit cheaper by 6, but not really as good as I wanted it to be. So let's see. We're going to have to make some adjustments here. We're going to have to cut down. Have to cut down real quick. Yeah, that's not, not really where I wanted to be. So 350. Alright. But I'm going to end it here, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.